What's the worst case of spoiled rotten that you've seen? This has to go to my friend Jake's younger brother, Ethan, who thought he was too good to work a normal job, even though he had zero skills, zero income, and was living off their parents like a king. Ethan was 22, had just dropped out of his second college because college was too structured for a creative like him, and declared he was going to become a full-time entrepreneur, which sounded ambitious, until we found out his startup was literally reselling luxury sneakers on Instagram, but he had no inventory, no business plan, and zero clue about taxes, shipping, or, business. He kept talking about building the brand and manifesting the hustle, but the only thing he was building was a massive pile of unopened packages his parents bought him. Camera gear, a new MacBook, a ring light setup, even a rented office space downtown he only used to film TikToks of himself making business calls. His parents, bless their patience, gave him $2,000 a month as a startup stipend, bought him a car, a brand new Jeep, paid for gas, and covered his phone and rent in a luxury apartment with rooftop access and valet parking. Meanwhile, Ethan spent most of his days posting rise and grind selfies at 11:45 a.m. with iced coffee and captions like, "While you sleep, I create legacies." Sometimes he'd post screenshots of Shopify dashboards, which we later found out were mock-ups from a free demo tool. Then came the meltdown. After 6 months of pretending to be the next Elon Musk, Ethan told everyone he needed a mental health sabbatical from the stress of entrepreneurship. In reality, his parents had finally sat him down and said, "You have 6 weeks to start earning your own income, or we're cutting the cord." Ethan laughed it off and said, "You're joking, right? You think Jeff Bezos would have made Amazon if you told him to get a job at Target?" His dad didn't blink. Jeff Bezos had a business plan. You have a TikTok account and $4,000 worth of Yeezys you haven't sold. When the 6 weeks were up, Ethan tried to argue that his next drop was going to be huge, and he just needed a little more capital, which meant more money from mom and dad. They said, nope. They canceled his allowance, sold the Jeep, it was leased in their name, and gave him 30 days to move out or start contributing to the rent. The guy completely lost it. He said they were suffocating his vision and crushing the entrepreneurial spirit. He tried moving in with a friend, but got kicked out a week later for eating everyone's food and refusing to pay utilities because he wasn't into splitting bills like roommates. That's toxic energy. Eventually, Ethan was forced to get a real job, and not just any job. He ended up as a cashier at a sneaker store in the same mall where he used to film fake shopping haul videos for clout. Last I heard, he was still working there, still telling customers about his brand that was on pause right now but making a comeback soon. He hasn't posted a hustle TikTok since, but I've seen his name on the Employee of the Month wall, so at least he's finally grinding for real.